there we are.
Hello and welcome. Today we are talking all about Christmas. And, well, as you can see, we have lots of goodies here to decorate our set with. So I am designer and the host of Designing with Casual Elegance. And I have a very special guest today, Sharon Hart, again from Avenue Design, who is one of our sponsors. So we are going to collaborate. We're working together to give you some fresh ideas for Christmas. And hopefully we think they're all easy enough for pretty much anybody to do. So we will start with, what I've done here is put a garland on the table. So if you're having a buffet, you could use this. Might be a little hard if you're sitting down with chairs, but what I did was take command hooks and place them all around the table and then swagged the garland on each hook. And now we're going to embellish. We're first going to add ornaments and then bows. And we're not going to go all the way around the table because you're not really going to see the back, but of course at home, absolutely we would.
Uh-oh. Oops, sorry. So this is just a couple loop bow, and you just kind of tuck it in there. And if you really want to secure it, you can kind of knot it around. Let's clip our ribbon. Gives it a finished look.
We get our workout doing this.
Yeah. Lots of great ribbon. Lots of choices.
Yes, you really have a lot of wonderful decorations at the store. And our first theme is nutcrackers. And we do have a wonderful picture of a display from the store of these. And those are like human-sized nutcrackers along that back wall. So much fun.
Let's try this one on here. I actually have, a floral ribbon, but you don't have to use floral ribbon. You can always use pipe cleaners.
Oh yeah, to attach. And a lot of times we would do that when Christmas decorating, going up a railing so as not to scratch people's wood railings.
Yes.
To use pipe cleaners.
And it's a good idea to use the hooks. Makes it more secure, and you're not just dealing with a nail. This is just a one loop bow, and you're just embellishing it.
Okay.
Makes it festive.
Very festive. I mean, to me, this is Christmas. Christmas red and green. Even though I love other colors, using whites or peach, blue has been a big color every other year or so. And of course, mercury glass and clear. But we're going traditional for part one here.
That looks great. It's fun, it's festive.
Yeah.
Let one of these ornaments hang kind of in front of the other. One has a longer loop, and you can adjust them.
Yeah.
It looks cute. Festive, festive.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now we're going to dress the top of the table.
Here we go.
And I'm just going to take this lacy tablecloth, bunch it up.
Moosh it around.
Yes, exactly.
That's what makes it fun. There you go.
And put our tray.
Okay. There you go.
And Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. They're the stars of the table anyway. Santa Claus and nutcrackers.
Mrs., yes. And you can
Oh.
always put some ribbon and just kind of run it through. And greenery. We have lots of great greenery in the store. And you don't have to take it apart and fuss with the whole lot. No. You can really just work with what you've got and add in.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah. There you go.
And dress up.
Got some long stems, and this is fun too.
Okay.
Oops.
And maybe some berries.
And you can just let your ribbon kind of flow through. And if you want to, you could take some of your Christmas balls
and
put within the ribbon. Yeah, it looks
you know,
pretty
this
like
would
that.
be great for an entry table if you have a nice big round table, because I don't think we could get a lot of food on here if we were going to do it for a buffet. Although we could, you know, with cake stands and risers.
And just kind of tuck it in. And again, use different stems. You don't have to use all the same.
No, mix it up. Because if you look around in nature, everything is mixed. It's not just one evergreen, one pine.
Actually, the cedar and the pine, you see that all year long. So if you have this, keep it out. There's nothing wrong with using it because we do have it out all year long. So that's just fun.
Well, it's just a nice lot. You know, I always keep saying having greenery
festive.
around is very festive and brings life into a room.
Yeah, it does. It does. Those are pretty long stems, but you can always do shorter stems in different colors. This is a fun one. Oh, yeah. Put some berries in with it if you want. These are fun stems, too.
Oh, yes, some berries. We definitely need berries.
We love a good berry. It just makes it more festive.
Okay.
And you could always have a little tray of cookies or muffins.
Absolutely.
Or
yes, lots of
beverages.
muffins.
Yeah, lots of muffins.
Yeah, a little
That's
spot
fun.
for beverages and muffins or cookies. Perfect. I mean, because Christmas seems like more than any season is about good homemade food,
Oh, yeah.
mainly cookies.
We love a good muffin.
Yeah. Okay, now behind us we already have a wreath, and Sharon made that beautiful bow, and our little glass hurricane sconces, which I've got battery-operated candles in, and cranberries.
That was the best idea, the little cranberries, because it adds a little color, a
Yes.
little flair.
Yeah. Which I like that. And
Yeah.
we'll change it up later. So, your turn to do the music.
Okay. Well, nutcrackers are a really big thing this year. So we bought one of the nutcrackers from the store, and he is great. He is great. And of course, we've got this little log. I love that. And we're going to use a little bit of greenery, garland, and let it drape.
Okay.
Let it drape. You can work with it, but it adds a little bit of nature.
Yeah.
This has wire in there, so that's great. I brought a couple of my nutcrackers. This is Mr. Lincoln, and he's special to me because his birthday is my birthday.
Oh,
and of
wow.
course, we have to have Uncle Sam.
Of course.
And I'm not sure why my husband got this for me, but I love little Pinocchio. He's fun. He's fun. So you could use them on your shelf, or you can use them
Break them up a
on
little
your
bit.
fireplace and mix them up a
absolutely.
little bit.
Well,
And tuck that greenery in so it's not harsh.
It out a little bit.
Yeah. I love a little
Smooth it.
fluffy. These are fun too. They're just little picks.
I know those are. I like that it's a different texture than what's already up there,
And a different color.
and a little bit different color. Yeah,
A little different
all
color.
greens go together in my book. Now, the other thing that we've done, a lot of times people just put up artwork or wreaths. Well, I do like to take holiday plates and put them on the wall for something just a little bit different. And it works really well if you have enough plates left over for serving.
There you go. There you go.
These are great cookie platters,
Yes.
but
Yes.
if you have a party, you want to show, you also need more.
Well, and you know, if you're like me, you've collected over the years, and
Yeah.
you have plenty, and it's nice to be able to show them or use them.
You're right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and love to do that. And this,
I know, it's beautiful. That is from the store. It's a piece of vietri. It's just a beautiful statement piece.
and these are hand painted.
Italy.
Yeah.
We have
Lovely.
several different pieces. There's like a utensil jar, which I would use to make a floral in. It's about this tall.
Oh,
There's
nice.
mugs, plates, all kinds of things. But they make a beautiful piece of pottery. They really do.
They usually do stuff that you can build on year after year.
You can. You can. I just gave a friend some VHP plates that were like kind of like cabbages, but it's just beautiful stuff. Do I want to use it? No, I've got a
You
cabinet
just wanna
that's
look at it?
I know. I just look at it. It's great. It's fun.
Good.
It's fun. But anyway, and if you want to, you can tuck berries in your fireplace as well. It just adds. It just adds a little
Yeah.
bit of color. A little bit of color.
Color and texture, which I love.
Yeah.
And I'm an asymmetrical girl, so I like the tall single nutcracker and just a couple on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too. We just did a fireplace mantle yesterday, and I had the greenery, but then only on one side I put a bow with some sprigs because it's more like a little package.
Yeah.
It's a package.
It is.
So it's fun to do something different.
Right.
I mean, we all can do a bow on a wreath and
Set a garland, but-
something to do different.
Yeah, I know, because sometimes you could take this and just come down one side. You know, maybe have a big bow in the corner. Just simply, it doesn't have to be draped and swagged and
Yeah. The drapey garland this year in particular has been excellent. Lots of long sprigs. It's really, really pretty. And we've really gotten tons of greens and pine in the store. So
Well, what I like about this is it wasn't real stiff.
No.
So you could drape this and swag it very easily.
very easily.
Or like you did. And I love this log.
Yeah. A stairway is probably the most difficult because you don't want to hurt your spindles
Right.
or scratch anything. So this is just perfect because it's very bendable. It's all wired. Yeah.
And it's pretty soft.
It's real soft. It's
So,
real soft.
yeah, it's not going to hurt anything. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we have some empty shelves over here.
I know. Well,
I'm gonna let
that's
you
the
do
fun
something with
part.
it.
It really is. Of course, I'm all about trees too. I kind of like all of it, really. But these are my little special trees that I brought from my house. Couple different sizes. They don't all have to be the same.
Well, and I think you can still find them. I've seen them in stores when they put out their Christmas stuff.
These are bottle brush. They're from the store. And again, there's a couple different sizes. And you don't have to have them in the same, in the same place. So they can be different. Yeah, trees are all different, so,
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Couple little reindeer. These are from the store. And I brought the white ones. So when you put them in your shelves and you've got a brown or wood-colored shelf, you can see them.
They'll actually show up.
Yeah. And he fits.
Oh,
we're
we
gonna
can
have to
adjust.
one. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. There you go. And again, put some greenery. Here's a
was
little bit
wondering.
different kind. Put some greenery with you guys.
You know, that's one of the touches that I love to do when Christmas decorating is, you know, if you've got Santas or any kind of display, to tuck little sprays of green. You know, and those are those finishing touches, just like putting on our jewelry
Yes.
after we're dressed.
Yes, yes.
Same thing. Just add it all and
Yeah, that kind of makes it. It makes it your statement, and it
Yeah.
makes it yours. Your
You're
statement.
right.
I did bring this.
I love this.
Isn't it cute? It's,
Yeah, the black and white.
yeah, and so you can put that in front of your because that's
he's
a little
perfect
fall. The cute acorns.
Yeah.
I did bring a box of treasures.
Oh boy. Do you know what's in there?
Yeah, 2 years ago I looked. So I'm going to let
Oh.
you do. And there's a little heart. And of course, there's some believe.
Oh my.
But
Well,
I do have some Santas. We're going to put this guy down here
okay.
and tuck him in there.
Fun.
This cute little Santa.
I'm just going to tuck.
Yeah.
I think you can see that okay.
Yeah. I'm going to put this guy down here.
Fun. And you know, shelves are great for collectibles. You know, whether you're Santas or nutcrackers or, oh, isn't he cute?
This is one of my favorite ones. He sits in this chair, and he has a kitty that sits beside him, but I'm not sure where the kitty is.
Oh, well, Kitty went for a walk.
Yeah, he's a cute guy. And, oh, this is a special Santa. My friend
Okay.
gave it to me a couple years ago.
Cute.
It's all hand-painted.
Very cute.
This guy.
Actually, let's do this and do
Yeah.
that.
Try to do them in groups of
Right.
3s, groups of 5.
A little more
Let's add a
greenery.
little touch of greenery.
Okay, we are going to take a little break, and when we come back, we are going to do a completely different look.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, hello and welcome back. We have made a few changes on the set, as you can see, and this is going to be a little bit more rustic. We're keeping our nutcrackers, but we've added, I'm going to say a touch of country maybe, with this great piece of artwork with the sleigh is done on wood, and it's just painted. No glass, no frame, very simple. And unlike the big Santa pictures that you have in the store, which is wonderful and would love
really
to
is.
have,
Yeah.
but I guess we don't have, there he is, big Santa with the wreaths, great job on that. And again, Avenue Design is one of our sponsors, and most of the stuff here has come from Avenue Design. Anyway, we have a nice little print, and of course you have to embellish on top. It is Christmas after all. Then we've added, we've taken down this nutcracker, but then put in our Christmas treasures. And this book is full of The Night Before Christmas and all the wonderful Christmas stories
Yeah.
that we've heard throughout our lives.
Yeah, it's a great book. I had
Yeah.
one when I was little, but it was green, not red.
I bought it as an adult.
Oh,
Go
that's
figure.
Cute. That's cute.
And you see we've taken the ornaments and the bows off. So now we're going to, again, carry our wicker theme, but using pine cones. And a ribbon that is a little bit more rustic or casual, shall we say? Yep.
And just to make it a little bit more rustic looking, I just added a little, instead of just the tartan ribbon, we added just a little burlap,
Good idea.
which makes it, I mean, it's just a little different look.
Well, and there's still many, many people with farmhouse who use burlap, but it's a way to dress it up a little bit because farmhouse is changing. I mean, the look is putting in more color into these days. Okay. We're going to carry on with
Yeah.
our pine cones.
And I'm just
And
going to
these-
tuck this one right in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is actually the small size of the same one that's in the fireplace that I put birch logs and some evergreen.
Great pine cones. Great pine cones.
I think I've had them for years. And we could put little evergreen spray or berries in with these.
We can tuck those in there.
Yes. More greenery, the better. And you know what the good thing is? I think we've only got a couple berries with glitter, but a lot of this stuff is not flocked or glittered. Easy cleanup. Although I will say, if you do have glittered ornaments or glitter on anything you're using, the best way to release it is with K2R or Static Guard. Spray it, let it sit for a little bit, and then vacuum it up. It works wonders.
This sprig is pretty much like this garland, a little darker color, and it has the little pine cones.
Oh, fun.
But again, they come in short lengths and long lengths. Are we going to put that there?
Yeah. Do we want to put any berries or anything in? Probably.
Yeah.
And you could just kind of
Where's the go-
do a little,
Really?
if I had the wire, I just,
Yeah, we're just going to tuck that there.
yes.
Gives it a little sparkle.
We love glitter until we have to clean it.
I was just going to say, until we have to sweep it. It's awful.
Well, you know what? That's the holidays.
I know.
It's okay. It's all good.
It starts in October,
Yes. And you're still cleaning it up in June.
at least. At least.
I know I used to laugh when we would take all the Christmas down at the store, and then there you.
You can
We're
do that.
still vacuuming it up
I
in
know,
June.
I know. Let's add one more.
Okay.
That's fun. These come apart, so you can.
Yeah, that's
do
a
them
pretty big
singly.
bunch,
Yeah,
actually.
it really is. And feel free to go out in the yard and get some acorns.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah, they are. Anybody who's got pin oaks
I know.
are going to have acorns.
And squirrels.
Yeah.
And squirrels.
We
Yeah,
love them,
fun.
don't we?
You also could add a little bit of ribbon.
Yes.
You could put your ribbon here and tie
Mm-hmm.
it on, or you can run it through your greenery.
Kind of like they
Here,
do
too.
trees. However,
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to do a tree because you can find billions of them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody's decorating a tree. And once you've learned the tricks, it doesn't change a whole lot.
Not
Just
really.
what you're putting in it.
Let's see.
Oh, yes, make it pretty.
Yeah.
Dovetail, dovetail.
Yeah, I know. I like that. Yeah, it's just really pretty. And if you wanted to do the burlap like we did here, you can just run it through. Burlap's pretty, I mean, you don't have to do a bobo. You can
Right.
do just a loop, which is what I did here. It's still the same look,
Yeah.
and you don't have to spend so much on yardage for ribbon. Because
Ribbon is expensive.
but ribbon really kind of makes it. Ribbon, berries, greenery, all those things really make
it's
It
jewelry.
really does.
You know, and it
It
just
really does.
goes back to the same thing, the finishing touches, and separates you from next door neighbor.
Just like this lid, instead of putting it down flat, tip it up.
Tip it up. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it more fun.
Well, and I don't know if you've noticed, but of course all the ribbon is wired.
Yes.
Makes it so much easier to work with. Gosh. And now, of course, we've coordinated our
Yes.
card holder.
Yes.
This actually is an old mirror frame
That's pretty.
from a dresser. They were going to be tearing down a house in our neighborhood, and they said, if there's anything you want from the garage, go ahead and take it. Well, I got my eye on this. We
neat piece.
sanded it down, painted it black, and then one of the ladies who makes draperies for me actually did the memo board.
It's neat.
And I wanted it in tartan because I wanted to use it for Christmas cards. And of course, that
good
has
idea.
changed a lot. We still get lots of Christmas cards.
you?
So I love when it gets all filled up, and you know, it's just good to hear from people. You may only hear from them once a year, but
It's
you
good.
still hear from them, and
I should
you
have
show it
brought
off.
another version of a Christmas card holder, because in the store
Yeah.
we have a tree, the star on the top, and it has clips.
Oh,
and I've
fun.
got it. It's really cute too.
Yeah.
And those are memories. Those are memories. You save them.
They are.
I had a great aunt that used to take the old Christmas cards that she had, and she would use pinking shears and pink around the designs, and then
Yeah.
she'd use those for tags.
Oh, what a
it was
cute
really
idea.
Cute
Little
idea.
gift tags. Oh, that's fun. Sometimes what I'll do is cut them, and then I have little frames
Yes.
that I put them in,
Yes.
and I change them seasonally.
Yeah, it's neat
It's
to
just a
save
little
it.
thing,
I
but
know, I know.
It's fun, but it reminds you of these people who took the time to sit down and write out a card and address it, get it to the
I
post
know.
office.
You know, several years now, I've painted Christmas cards and myself and sent them out. Oh, it's just kind of fun. I know. Yeah,
That's way too much for me.
I did some. I'll have to send you one, because I did some little pumpkins
Oh,
last
cute.
night. Yeah, because
fun.
I didn't get my Halloween cards out yet, so they're cute. It's fun. Yeah.
I brought out a lamp.
Yes.
And another thing that I like to do is embellish with a little bit of bow or a spray of berries around the top.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you've ever done that with any of your lamps.
No, but it's a great idea. Yeah, it's always
it's
fun
fun.
to do that.
Well, again,
always fun.
I'm hoping, you know, that we feel that these are fairly simple.
Yeah.
And it just takes a little patience, and with wired ribbon you can do and you can undo and you can redo.
Okay.
Berries or spray?
Let's do a sprig. Let's take one apart. Here. Can tuck it in. I'm a good tucker.
And there are different ways that can be done, you know, because you could wire it and then attach the wire to the lamp.
You could.
But this is so much easier because you don't have to have wire. And let's face it, aren't you always running out of it? Because
And
we use it a
just-
lot.
A lot of times I will just tie it on like that.
Uh-huh.
And
Cute.
because it's the wired ribbon, it's so much easier to work with.
I know, because then you can flare it out, you can twist it up.
I know.
Better than just hanging straight down.
There you go.
Okay, we also have this beautiful box that says Merry Christmas. What do you want to do with it?
Well,
I'm putting it on you.
a lot of times, again, well, it's kind of cool because it's magnetic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I would, again, take the sprigs and especially for somebody that is a special person that you want to give a great gift to, but yeah,
Use
and
it
do the same thing.
as a gift box.
Yeah, just a gift
Oh,
box.
cool. And I'm thinking you could even just stand it up on a shelf, if you had a big shelf, or on a mantle, and embellish around it. Let's
Yeah.
say if you're going to do Santas on your mantle, would be a lot of fun.
I think I'm gonna run out of ribbon here. But you can.
You'll make it work.
Do this and do a loop.
Very cool.
That's about 2 yards of ribbon, maybe.
Yeah. Well, anymore we do such big lavish bows that take a lot more ribbon than what we used to. You know, we used to just tie a bow and like a shoe tie and be done with it.
There you
Well, you know, everybody has to get fancy now.
And just
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just stand it up.
you could put it on the bookshelf. It's that tartany look as well. Here you go. Since this is a white lamp,
Yeah.
we could use this in place of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye, Pinocchio. That would be cute.
Yes. And
There you go.
I just had another idea. You know, once you start,
I know.
they start
There's
flowing.
no stopping. Perfect. Perfect.
Every once in a while.
I know. Yeah.
And we'll give Santa the trees.
Yeah, cute. I love the bottle brush trees. Those
I
are
do too.
like my favorite.
Yeah.
Actually, trees are my favorite. Anything is my favorite.
You know, when it comes to Christmas, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like
I
there's
love it.
so many options. But I love that we can show just a very casual, kind of rustic look. Or
Uh-oh. Yeah. There we go.
I know I should have wired it around, but I didn't.
That's the nice thing about the garlands is most of the time they have the wire in it, so it's easy to manipulate it. It really is, because you just kind of tie it around.
Tie
Yeah.
it around holds it in place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
it's
great
just-
idea. A
You
great
know,
idea.
you just look at things and try to visualize. And let's face it, that's where most of our ability comes from.
Yeah.
Or sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning.
4.
Yeah, it was 4 o'clock the other
4.
day when I thought about pine cones, which I just think a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Now,
I think that's
some-
fun too. It's just like embellishing your lamp, embellishing the reindeer, embellishing, and just embellishing. I mean, this is just really an embellishment.
It is.
Yeah.
And hopefully everybody has Christmas pillows.
Yeah, really.
We didn't have room
Just
for
a
a
few.
chair on this set.
I know.
so
Who sits?
I just got to
Who sits?
tuck it in our fireplace with our birch logs. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing, in the sconces, we had cranberries. We now have acorns.
Acorns.
So just, again, carrying through the whole theme of the more rustic. Because the sconces could be casual or rustic, well, put in acorns.
Yes. Yeah.
And for Easter, you could do jelly beans.
You could. You could. That's a good idea. Well, for summertime, you can do sand.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Good.
Yeah.
And if you want the look of snow, of course, use Epsom salts.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see those bags of glitter snow
Yes.
all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, too much static. But Epsom salts, don't have to worry about it.
That's great.
So you don't have to go with the vacuum for 6 months trying to get it all
And you
up.
can actually use it.
You can.
Good deal. Good deal. Yes, that snow stuff is kind of a mess.
It is. I do it for my village, however, and I just bite the bullet and get it over with.
Yeah,
So, any other thoughts you have?
Well, one of the things that we did talk about are berries.
Yes.
So these are just sprigs of berries, whereas you could do like a garland, more of a
garland.
garland.
Oh, you know what? I just had another thought.
And if you, again, you don't have to be matchy-matchy with your
No. berries.
And just kind of tuck it in. Again, this is wired, so you don't have to really, you don't have to really do anything to it. It just is great. Same thing here.
Well, not only that,
That would be so cute.
you could put them with the pine cones or just do berries. You know, cut them apart and add them, get a little bit more color. Of course, if we had bows on all of them, we'd have
Yeah.
more color.
This has several pieces to it, so you can always cut it apart and use it more
Yeah.
singly versus all at once. So, I mean, it's a great garland too.
Yeah, and it's very lightweight. So really, even if we were to add it in,
Yeah, you could just let it.
oh,
yeah,
wouldn't that
it
be
does
fun?
that very easily.
We're
Very
dangerous.
easily. I don't know if I can go shopping with you.
You know, the ideas keep
Yeah,
running,
yeah.
rolling.
It is
But you
fun.
know how that goes. You're the same.
I know. It's so much fun to take what you have and add to it every single
Yes.
year, or just add to it. So, yeah.
Yeah,
good
it is
deal.
fun. Well, this has been a lot of fun, and I thank you so much for coming and joining me today.
Oh, I was happy to.
Good. And thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and we'll try and do it again next month.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Thanks. It